Hello everyone. So today I want us to examine someone in the Bible, and that is Solomon, King Solomon. We all know Solomon, the son of David, who reigned after David. Now, let's look at First Kings chapter 10. When we read First Kings chapter 10 from verse 1 to 7, that will give us the context of where the Queen of Sheba came to visit Solomon. She brought a lot of gifts for Solomon. She wanted to come and see if the things she had heard about Solomon were true. She wanted to come and see, oh, she has heard so much about the wisdom of Solomon. She has heard so much about it, and she wants to come and see for herself whether this man Solomon was truly as wise as people claimed that he was. So because of that, she took off. She took things for Solomon. She went, they engaged in several discussions. She tested him, asked so many questions. And at the end of the day, she was not disappointed. She saw that, okay, yes, Solomon truly has that wisdom that he was rumored to have. And the major verse that I want us to focus on today for this story is 1 Kings chapter 10, verse 5. Verse 5. And that leads us to the topic, the spirit that tests the wise. The spirit that tests the wise. I prefer the Yoruba version of the topic that says, Emitim Beologbonwo. Yes, the spirit that tests the wise. Okay, so how does this concern us? Like Solomon, every single one of us, we have one thing or the other. We have one thing about our deeds that has already spread. Especially if we claim to be working for God, we have something or some things that we have done or some things about us that people have heard about, that many people look at us and they see those things. We have things about us that when people look at us, they can read us beyond what we consciously try to portray. And because of that, there would always be the set of people that they're like, I want to see if this man is truly what he thinks he is. I want to see if this woman is truly what she says she is. And that is something that is very important for us as children of God. As children of God, yes, we have to do the work of God, preach the gospel, as much as we can, and do the work of God as wholeheartedly as we can. But what happens when we are busy trying to do the work of God, and then our own Queen of Sheba comes to examine us? That's why I like that particular verse 5. Verse 5 says, okay, from verse 4. Verse 4 says that the Queen of Sheba, she had seen all the wisdom of Solomon, everything he had, his houses, the food on his table, everything. And there was no more spirit in her. That is, the thing that was pushing her to come and examine Solomon had already finished, because there was nothing to examine anymore. Every of her questions had been answered. She had tested Solomon, and Solomon delivered. Solomon delivered even beyond her expectations. So there was nothing left for her to be examining. She had gotten an answer to her satisfaction. So in their own case, Solomon did not disappoint. But what happens when it is in our own case? At every point in time, we would always encounter either that person or that situation, whatever our own Queen of Sheba is, that is ready, that has already prepared, that has already saddled their horses, and they are on our way to come and examine us, whether the things they've heard about us is true, whether the things we present to people is true. So if you are in the position of someone who preaches the gospel, there will be people who want to look at your life and say, let's see if what this person is preaching, if it's reflecting in his or her life. There will be people around you who are thinking, this person is working for God, Abby. Let's see if ministry is reflecting in this person's life. There will always be people acting as that Queen of Sheba that are ready to come and examine you and grade you. It is now left for you whether you are going to disappoint them or whether you are going to not disappoint them, like Solomon's case, or whether you are going to disappoint them and they'll be like, oh, so this person is not even as good as we thought. So this person is not even as okay as we thought. I want us to prepare. In Solomon's case, it seems that Solomon had no idea that any Queen of Sheba was coming somewhere to come and test him or to come and examine him. I don't think Solomon had any idea, yet the Queen of Sheba came, examined him, and he passed excellently. What happens to us? We would not know when that situation that comes, like the Queen of Sheba, or when, even if it's a person, whatever it is, we would not know when that thing too would come to us, ready to examine us with question paper that we are going to answer, and they will grade us. We don't know when it will come. It may be in form of temptation, it may be in form whatever. We don't know when it would come. And when it comes, what do we have to deliver? What do we have to say for ourselves? What do we have to defend ourselves? I want us to realize something, that we always have to be careful. We always have to be on our toes. We cannot claim to be, unlike the topic, this is not referring to only our wisdom as in physical wisdom, but it has to do with our spiritual journey as well. It has to do with our stand with God, our faith, how wholeheartedly we do the work of God, and everything that surrounds us being children of God. Everything, not just about wisdom alone. In our own case, we have things that are coming to test us, to test our faith, test our wisdom, test the love we have for God, test how much dedication we are willing to put into the work of God, to test how well we claim to stand with God, to test everything testable about us. That Queen of Sheba is coming, and it may be on its way already. She may be on her way already. The Queen of Sheba that is coming to test us may be on our way already, may already even be with us, or it could be anything. But we always just have to be ready. We always have to be on our toes. We always have to be ready to deliver, so that whenever we are examined, we would always pass. I hope this message has blessed someone. I really pray for whoever that is listening to this, that when your Queen of Sheba comes, you will have no cause to fail. You will have no cause to disappoint, and you will have no cause to become someone that people will look at and say, oh, so this person is not even as good as he or she thinks he or she is. May the Lord bless you. Thank you very much.